Alright, what is up everyone? Welcome back. Part 2 of the Gizarius deck challenge. We are now playing Nod Giza deck. This is of course the, we take like, we looked at like Giza's 3 most played decks. And we took like the most off-meta one, pretty much. So that's why the decks are unusual, shall we say. Unusual in their construction. If those of you who don't know Gizarius, he is of course a Rivals legend. He's a huge supporter of the Rivals community, massive tournament supporter and streamer supporter. Really, just one of the big names in the Rivals community. If you don't know Gizarius, then you should. All right, so we are a Rifle Mutant deck. Our anti-air is Bike Banshee, which I'm a little worried about. That is my main concern. Ooh, hello, a buggy. So we've got bikes or mutant as our options. Could also go Shade. Shade is actually pretty interesting. Shade might be the best play here actually. Shade is very good versus Nod War Factory. It is very expensive though. I have to wait for like 120 to make my first Shade. This guy really wants to kill this militant squad apparently. Alright, I'm actually gonna go Shade first, I think. He has militants but opened buggy. That is unusual as well. Unfortunately, our only out to militant right now is militant, so we are going to have to fight a militant mirror match. I'm trying to be careful here. Need to get on the pad. Oh, what? I thought my shape was on the pad in time.
Enjoying the content? Please like and subscribe and support the channel.
Thank you, Keisha. Oh, I really thought my shape was going to be on the pad in time there. I think I would have moved it sooner, but I was reasonably certain I was going to be on the pad in time, so that was really unfortunate. As you can see, the Shade is making short work of his infantry. Oh, sorry, his vehicles, obviously not his infantry. So the Shade is doing what I expected it to do. It has killed like 4 bike squadrons now. It is performing extremely well. Unfortunately, we did lose that first missile due to a miscalculation. I might move the Shade off the pad so I can get the EMP. Although it is kind of tough to get the EMP on Castaway because you do sort of have to move across pad anytime you want to go somewhere. I mean, it is what it is, right? No point trying to preserve this EMP. Oh, I might have messed up again. Alright, nice. The Shade actually lived long enough. Despite bikes firing at it. Like, it died to the bike missiles, but that was enough time for it to fire the missile. Thought maybe I'd mistimed it again. I guess it's time for the mutants, given how many bikes he has now. It's an insane amount of bikes. Not sure what he's going to make here. Like, what does he do against... he has Banshee for fighting mutant Chuggy, I guess? Yeah, there it is. So we should probably get... I really want to go bikes. I don't really want to go Banshee of my own. I think bikes makes more sense. Definitely air is our weakness in this deck, though. Yeah, he's just spamming Banshee now because he can't break the mutants. He doesn't have good enough anti-air. In fact, also anti-infantry. The only anti-infantry I've seen from him is mutant. Oh, it's militant, not mutant. So, yeah, he's going to really struggle to kill mutants. In fact, it looks like he just can't kill mutants. So, that's going to be game over. This has no out to mutant at all. It's kind of crazy. Like, I guess he has militant. That's not really enough, is it?
Mission accomplished. 3, 2, 1. New objective.
Okay, game 2 with the mighty Gizarius Nod.
Unit ready.
Castaway is definitely the preferred map for this deck because we have mutant and Chuggy. Double halve, blind double halve, love it. I guess we go second rifle. The reason to go second rifle is that by the time he makes his first combat unit, we have our third combat unit, so we can 3v1 whatever he makes. So it's really difficult to make a single unit that can fight 3 enemy units and contest the missile at all. He's gone Orca. A great choice, friend. Doesn't do anything to my units. It looks like he's going to go straight for my Harvester because he's a professional Rivals player. Oh yeah, this guy's a professional. He's even going to the old Harvester spot, which obviously is not where I put my Harvester. Like he went to the default spot, which is just not where I put my harvester on this map. This is one of the reasons I moved my harvester from default spots. Because then when people try and rush it, they can't find it. I'm actually going to probably let this die, this Banshee. Because I need bikes now. Bikes. Actually, I could go mutant. Mutant's probably better. Not Trooper, that's unfortunate. I don't have the Chuggy yet. I'll just use rifles to fight it until I can get a Chuggy. That boost might have been a little too expensive. I have no money now. There's the chemical buggy. You know he has Orca. Oh jeez. Alright, lost the Chuggy but not the mutant. That's actually pretty bad. We don't have time for that. Could have gone Banshee instead of Bike there. I think Bike is fine as well. Alright, I think we got him. That was we had to do some fancy footwork to win that missile though after that iron cannon. If that had hit my mutants as well, I think we'd definitely lose that missile. We've had nothing left. That was definitely a close one. But air is our weakness because we only have Bikes and Banshee. And Banshee is, I just think Banshee's a really bad unit.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, Castaway again. Pretty happy to get Castaway. I prefer it to the other one, Battle Quadrants. Jake 007. Rhino first. So last time we went Shade against the buggy opening and it was a little too slow, so I think we'll go Bikes instead. Also that guy was Nod. Like against buggy it's a lot better than against Rhino. Shade doesn't actually one-shot a Rhino, whereas it does one-shot a buggy. I'm letting him shoot my rifles because I don't want him... The Rhino does surprisingly well against Bikes. It would like kill a Bike, so I don't want that happening. I hope he doesn't have MLRS, that would be bad. Although we do have Mutant, so it wouldn't be the worst. Alright, let's take out this Rhino. Move these two in to protect the militant. Alright, it should be our missile here. It's going to be very difficult for me to clear this many units in a short space of time. Checking if he's double half. He is. We're going to go Mutant next. Letting this rifle die and doing it on the pad so I'm charging whilst he dies. Now I guess we should go Chuggy for the go with the Mutant. Although he's probably going to go air rather than infantry. No, I was wrong, he went shots. Clean them up very easily. I guess we go Banshee. The reason I'm going Banshee is to have a different type of unit. Yeah, there's something that I need an anti-air for. I just wanted to like diversify my units. I think the Banshee will lose this though. Yeah, Banshee's pretty bad. I like the idea behind the rework of the Banshee. Obviously, I think that Nod needed a like cheap anti-air unit, and that was the role it was supposed to fill. But it's just terrible. Like, it's just not good. Like, it's not good at. It doesn't do any of its jobs well enough. Like, bad versus vehicles and kind of bad versus aircraft. But there we go. Easy claps. You just never want to make a Banshee over a Bike, really. That's the problem.
You are victorious.
Wizard Weed. Continue our trend of putting the harvester in a different spot. So I actually think this deck is like not bad. It's just the Banshee is so terrible. Again, look, this guy's gonna send his... Oh, wow, is he sending the Bike's bottom? Does he know where I put my half? No, he tried to go up here and now realizes that it's not there. This should be a pretty easy rush to stop. I just make a mutant and he can't attack anymore. He's also gone 3 units, means he doesn't have a harvester. He's gone Bike wheel, so he definitely doesn't have a half. It's going to be difficult to... Oh, and... Yeah, okay. He's going to win first missile by having extra units. That's almost a guaranteed thing. There's very little we can do about that. That's fine, though. Like, if you're no halve, you almost always win first missile because you have more units. But then you run out of money and it becomes awkward. Like, once we get Mutant and Chuggy rolling... In fact, I'm actually going to commit more to the missile because I don't care about my halve that much. Winning the missile is obviously better than defending my harvester. Nice. Right, now we can defend the half. He was also making Fanatics, like, playing no half with anything but Militant is insane. Like, Fanatics are way too expensive. I do want to start setting up my mutant chuggy combos. That's going to be really difficult for a no-half deck to beat. Looks like he might get the Harvester here. I think he is going to get it, which is a shame. Not too big a deal. He probably just uses the money to build a Harvester so he can play the game, but it's kind of too late because he lost the first missile. You really can't lose first missile as a no-half deck. That's not... Like, you're never going to come back from that. Yeah, Mutant Chuggy is not a combo he can beat without a Harvester. No surprises there. Fnatic no half as well is madness. Absolute madness.
Mission accomplished.
Alright, Wizard Weed again. If we assume that he's going to do the same thing, I'm going to go Bikes first to try and counteract it. Even if he doesn't and instead goes Harvester, we can just make our own Harvester and we're not that far behind. In fact, he opened War Factory, we could Bike Rush him. I don't really want to though. I need to not get shot by his bikes here. Alright, cool. I need to be trading bike missiles with the bikes, not shooting the wheels and then getting hit by the bikes. Gone straight into laser. So we'll go militant. I'll just kill that wheel, man. I'm okay with that. Here come Fnatic. Fnatics just aren't good anymore. I actually think that, like, they've been over nerfed. They just kind of suck now. Boosted Fnatic is going to chew through those militants, but that's 60 Tiberium for the boost plus the Fnatic. Which means that I can use my 60 Tiberium on a chemical buggy, which is slightly better. Boosted bikes. How can he have boost again? That's insane, right? Like, the cooldown on boost isn't that short. Literally just boosted those Fnatic. No. It's also just a huge waste of Tiberium. Like, doing 2 boosts that quickly, that's 60 Tiberium he's used up. To kill like a militant, and his bike didn't even kill anything with the boost, it just drove in and hit my chuggy once. Really, the more expensive your unit is, the more powerful your unit is, the more value you get out of a boost from it. Like, getting a second Inferno shot very quickly is a lot of value, because an Inferno costs 100. Getting a second Bike Volley quicker is aggressively whatever. It should only be used when you need that Bike Volley badly. Alright, Banshee goes down to the bikes. Banshee really is an underwhelming unit. I'm sad about Banshee. I was really hoping it was going to be like a big role player, but the 30 cost Banshee has just ended up being, it just doesn't, it's just so combat inefficient. It's become terrible. Alright, there it is. 5-0 with both Gizarius decks. This Nod one is pretty decent. It just needs to not play Banshee. Like, that could be Stealth Tank or Phantom, and I think the deck would be a lot better. Because you want something that you need a better anti-air unit than Banshee. Banshee is just so underwhelming. The GDI one was more of a meme with the Grens and the Shatterer, but still got the 5-0. Hope you guys enjoyed those games, and I will see you all next time.